Hi everyone. I think that many people are caught up in the modern day living and don't consider the ways of old to fit into their lifestyle. But these old ways still work and have stood the test of time. Some may take longer, but for me, living a slower life, I gain satisfaction from having these skills and also saving some money that can be put towards other things. So the first thing is cooking from scratch. It's a big way to be healthier and save money. I do understand that time is an issue in our modern day world, but honestly, simple meals really don't take that long to make, and keeping basic ingredients and condiments in the house means you will always have these to hand. And if you stick to basic food with protein, veg and fruit, keep it healthy and just use basic spices like salt and pepper, mixed herbs, paprika, and don't get overwhelmed with all the different array of condiments. Cooking one-pot meals like soups and stews or omelette keeps it easy too, and if you have time, cook extras to freeze for days when you really are busy and don't have any time to cook at all. Leftovers are another option. See what you can make from food that's been left. Don't just throw it away because you're literally throwing money in the bin. I was brought up with waste not, want not, and it comes naturally to me not to waste. But if I do have an item of food that's beyond using, then I'll just give it to our chickens. But see what you can do and have some fun with it. Still in the kitchen, my next thing is I use microfiber cloths which can be washed, and I'm always changing them every day actually, I would say. We do have kitchen roll, and for instance, I came down this morning and found a dead mouse on the kitchen floor. Thank you, cats. So we do have that on hand, and I just wrap the mouse in a piece of kitchen roll and put it into one of the empty zip bags that I keep from the cat biscuits. And I know that kitchen roll is easy, but I find it's just as easy to have reusable cloths. And I also keep some rags in our cupboard in the hall. There's old t-shirts in there that I've cut up, and some old flannels. So yeah, and I'm always doing a wash. So to just chuck the used cloths in with the washing, it really is so easy. So yeah, perhaps you could exchange your kitchen roll, or as I say, just keep a kitchen roll on hand, but I don't find that I'm running to it if something happens. I do tend to use the cloths first. I do use kitchen roll as well for the grill, because I always grill our meats to get the fat out, and obviously that fat builds up in the bottom of the pan, so I do scrape that out and put that into kitchen roll before I put it into the bin. So it does have its uses, but I just don't use it all the time. I do prefer to use the reusable microfiber cloths. So, and another frugal way is to make your own cleaner. I have already made a video on how to make my citrus cleaner from water, vinegar and peel from any citrus fruit such as oranges, satsumas, lemons, limes. And for me, it keeps away from the chemicals and it has a lovely scent. And I find that the vinegar is not that overpowering. And the longer you soak the fruit skins, the stronger the citrus scent is. And if you really don't like the smell of vinegar, then don't use so much vinegar. So, yeah, I mean, buying a lot of cleaners from the shops these days, I don't think it always works better. You're very often paying for a branded name, which tries to convince you that their products are the best just to get you to spend your money on them, on their brand. So, and it's very often overpriced. So I I do have some, somebody's just got rid of some, and because I don't like waste, I'm using them. But I definitely don't go out and buy all these big brands. I just prefer to make my own. The last thing is growing food. That's another way that's frugal. And I consider it old-fashioned because although a lot of people do still grow their food, you know, it's so easy to buy from the supermarket, isn't it? And I do appreciate that not everyone has a garden or the space to grow. But even a handful of windowsill herbs would give a little sense of satisfaction and pleasure, so that you could maybe, you know, add that to your cooking. And, you know, to be honest, a couple of small tomato plants maybe won't take up too much room, or a few lettuce in a small trough. And if you have house plants, to be honest, adding another pot or two with small food items in really takes up little space, and hopefully you'll get some joy from it. I get great joy from having our chickens. Now, I'm not suggesting you go and get chickens unless you have the space and time, of course. And 4 of our chickens are leghorns, and they are prolific layers. And we have 2 gingers as well. So we are getting eggs in abundance. So it's lovely to have that every day. And it's so nice to have that fresh food, knowing that these are rescue chickens as well. So they're having a second fun life, and we are getting the eggs from them, and they must be happy because they wouldn't lay otherwise. So this is just 4 ways of being old-fashioned, frugal, and saving money. So cooking from scratch, reusing cloths in the kitchen, making your own cleaners, and lastly growing food. So these were just normal everyday ways to our grandparents, and they still hold their value today as part of our modern living. So I know we can't all do these things, but if you ever have some extra time, have a go at the old-fashioned ways. They're simple and fun, and will save some money along the way, hopefully. And you can pass them on to your friends and family, and if you found them useful. So anyway, in the meantime, it was really lovely to have you here with me, and if you feel inspired, please subscribe to my channel so that you can watch the other videos. So take care of yourselves as always, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye for now.